Okay. All right, mic seems to be working. Let's get the stream info out. That's for anyone watching the VOD. Same thing as last time. We're messing around with this card because it seems like it could be good. Just like a better Aigeki. Fun to mess around with. I like messing around with new cards when they come out. Nothing much, Derek. Just getting started. Game 1 Maxi. Or Fuwa, probably, if they're not immediately throwing it out. Oh, Full Tune doing turn 0 plays, huh? Am I gonna get turn 0 extra deck ripped? If that's the case, then I'm actually really... I mean, I guess I put it in the title, get extra deck ripped. They get to pop my guy, and then randomly banish stuff. They banish my Snatchy, I just lose here. They banish Cups of Yumue, I just fucking lose. I just fucking lose. They random banish a card I need to do my combo. I just fucking lose. Completely random. Banish. I guess, like, even if they don't... I have Quick Fix. But, like, I can't do anything else. Whatever. Turn 0, extra deck rip, completely critical, extra deck piece. Alright. So, try to be in a better mentality, but I'm pretty sure I just... What could I have done that last game if they had nothing else? But they didn't have nothing else, but if they have nothing else. I would have to normal summon Quick Fix, Diabellstar pitch Snash to go get OSS. Then, but like, Quick Fix doesn't do anything because Cups Yummy is gone. So like, I'd have to go... I can't Diabellstar into D-Mod to get souls, because the only spell I have access to is Big Red, and if I use my Big Red, I can't summon back Master Plan anymore. Because, like, if they banish Cups of Yummy, it just doesn't work anymore. Yeah. Maybe I'd have to Diabellstar, OSS, and Quick Fix? No, that doesn't work, because then, like, I don't have two Spiral Names on field to even get to sleep. Oh, I can link off Master Plan to get to Sleeper, and it'd be Sleeper Pass. That's what I'm doing, Sleeper Pass? Yeah, never mind. I had to concede, nothing else to do. I mean, so, I could do... I could do Quick Fix into, like, a Lollipop, but Lollipop doesn't work. I could bring back... I could bring back Marshmallow and go into Snatchy, and Snatchy would get me the field spell. I guess maybe it works. I just don't end up within my Yummy plays. Yeah, probably should have conceded so quickly, but that wasn't the only card they had. That's assuming they had nothing else, and they didn't have nothing else. Alright, so we're going to classic U-Bell Fiendsmith here. This deck's awkward because, like, one of their interactions negates my card functionally, but also shovels itself back into the deck with Phantom, which is good against Droplet. I can, like, OSS and Droplet send OSS, DMG, and whatever card I draw here. I don't think it's going to be good enough, because they're still going to have the back row stuff here. This is how they're going to get to Verudrus, right? So, like, they're still going to get the Unchained Soul of... Because, like, they have a way to... They're going to have the way to pop Soul of Rage. So you have Drop Up Soul of Rage. They're going to have that effect. And if I try to drop it in response to Unchained Soul of Rage, what ends up happening is they pop it with the trap. So I'd need a rescue mission to send there, basically. If I drop it for 3, then if they pop it in response, then I don't get to drop it anything. And they've got 2 back row too. Yeah, pretty rough. Alright, well they don't have draw, so I don't have to like do OSS shenanigans. Alright, so I could be a little cute here. I can Wanted, and just drop it for 2, and I get to keep a lot of the cards in my hand. So I'm never stopping this card, so I just have to like play through the fact that they have a pop and a link off for Masquerena. Sure. Alright, so now I can, like, Marshmallow. It's a prize. So I haven't actually activated Shining Sark. Oh, no, I have. Okay, so we should just go ahead and go into Diablo Star here. I've got a card to draw for my, Alright, they can see. Cool. Back for more Cases of Torture. Yeah, you missed the first game, Perthy. They, turn 0, random extra deck rip and hit my Cups of Yummy Way, which stopped me from playing the game. I mean, if they had hit Snatchy too, it would have also stopped me, so it's like a 2 in 15 chance, but... My best play was, like, Little Knight Sleeper Pass. I was like, okay, well, that sucks. Is Naturia Beast better than having Herald and Little Knight on the board? No. Naturia Beast is a lot harder to get to because you need Earth monsters, and you'd have to, like, go through specifically Super Agent and another Earth Tuner or something. It's really hard to get to, and also it's just not as good as... Like, you have... The main thing you're worried about is cards like Forbidden Droplets and whatnot, and Naturia Beast isn't good against those. I should have done this in draw phase. Oh well. And they concede. Alright, well. So I had the thought, Lancia. You can't use Lancia on your own turn, which is when they extra deck rip you. You can only use Lancia on their turn, which is not when they do extra rip you on their turn, but they still do it on your turn, and that beats you, right? A single targeted extra deck rip, kind of, if you don't like have droplets or something, beats this deck. Which, like, might say, oh, you're losing to Kashtira Unicorn. Well, we have, like, outs to Kashtira Unicorn. We can actually just beat over Kashtira Unicorn a lot of the time before committing. Or, you know, playing Raigeki and Droplets, which beat... Well, I guess Droplets isn't if you're actually on full Kashtira, but if they've got a Rise Heart out, you're losing to that anyhow, so it's not really worth considering. Tron wanted 3 games in a row. That's interesting. Nadir Serpent. So is this Stun or Labyrinth or something? Man, maybe? Just drawing a card. Or actual Dogmatica, okay. Is this the Dogmatica extra deck rip? Like, we could Naturia Beast in this deck, but it'd be really awkward. Like, you'd have to... I guess you do, like, Martial Metal Marcher or something, right? Is that guy Earth? There's like there's a low level Earth tuner you can go into to set up Naturia Beast, and then like use that plus Quick Fix and make it. But I don't know. It doesn't seem like worth the extra deck space for me. So what would we cut out of our extra deck is the question at that point. Because you can't cut Herald. You still have to have Herald in this deck to bridge the archetypes together. Oh, it's Voiceless Voice. That makes sense. Sure. Yeah, I forgot that Voiceless Voice runs this card because they don't need the extra deck, obviously. You run the Deer Servant in decks that don't need the extra deck, but the Dogmatic Maximus is just a weird brick that you're running to have a kind of +2. Was it really? I mean, I guess the card does work. So this guy forces me to choose my cards to get rid of, which is fine. I can get rid of Little Knight. I can get rid of I don't know. Probably Sprite Elf. Don't really need that going second, or Masquerade. Don't need that going second, right? Not nearly as bad. Herald and Pegasus, sure. Sprite Elf comes up more than Little Knight. I could have actually just sent a Yummy name and recycled that with a Fuel Spell eventually. Oh well. Would Chaos Hunter work? I suppose, but they can remove Chaos Hunter. Like, their deck has Destruction. Like, one of their guys destroys a monster, right? And they search that guy out. It's very easy for them to remove the Chaos Hunter. Interesting hand. Alright, so I'd like to shuffle back this Gaze of Timaeus, if they let me. Alright, so I'm going to Wanted, Chain Future Silence, Chain Droplet, sending 3. But they have that trap card, right? Related cards. This is the trap card that they always have. From your hand or graveyard. Okay, they can't get rid of their own guys, I don't think. But do you even need to do it for 3? I just want to do it. I just want to send a monster. Ah, I love this game, so I just have to try to kill this guy as fast as possible now. The fastest way is probably with the Gandora. Gandora, clear everything. Who do I even discard, though? I guess I discard this Magician Souls. Yeah, they get to go first and maxi me, which is great. This is where the lack of access code talker hurts, which isn't that big a deal because like it only matters going second when they maxi you. But I can't like do my Ancient Fairy Dragon shenanigans because then they like I lose my battle phase and I can't kill them and I've drawn them 20 cards off maxi and I lose the next turn, right? Super Poly. Sure. They already sent the Guru, but I played right into Mud Dragon. Can't even target their guys because they have Mud Dragon. Yeah, I mean, what was I gonna do against Super Poly Maxi, right? I drew the droplets, but they had the fucking Maxi, so I'm just fucked. Maybe I should have led on Diabellstar? That would have drawn them a million cards first. There's no way that's right. How do I kill them here? I need, like... I can't pop their cards because of Mud Dragon. So what I have to do is, like, go into combat with Sleeper and attack Mud Dragon, force its effect, then pop 2 in response. But I can't even do that without giving up my battle phase, right? I have no way to get to... I'm just dead. I'm just dead to Maxi, yeah. I can't get to Sleeper without losing my battle phase, and when I lose my battle phase, they're not dead, and they've drawn 20 cards. So I just lose. It's fun. Love Maxi. One of the downsides of no Access Code Talker line in this deck is that exact situation where they... Not only do they go first and have Maxi, but they also have, like, a Super Poly to stop you from clearing their board or some shit like that. I can get rid of their spell, right? I can get rid of their spell pretty trivially, but... Problem is, like, Mud Dragon chaining to my removal effects, or my, like, Book of Moon effects, or whatever, or my Yummy effects. I can't beat double Liger Dancer, right? Just concede? Yeah. I think my deck beats a double Liger Dancer. That's combo, so... We're not playing Liger Dancer outs. You see that game once every 50 games or whatever. It's not worth it. And you win that game if you go first, so, like, it's once every 100 games it matters, so... Yeah, don't waste your time. I'm not trying to, like, be super negative or whatever. It's just, I don't have an out. They have the combo. I lose. The cards I'm playing, like, I could be playing Kaijus instead of my going second cards I am running, but I'm not. That's a deliberate decision I've been making. Getting Maxied again? We're lost for Iliad. Actually get rid of the Demod here, as unusual as that is. Just to clear up my board for my yummy stuff. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4. This is number 5, so if they have a nib, this is when they could nib. Oak's actually in my graveyard, so I don't want to... Still have not used my normal summon, so... Looks like we're gonna do the spiral combo, which is nice. It's gonna get one of these games every now and then where I get to do the thing the deck does. I guess maybe getting Marshmallow was bad here in case this is K9, but if it's K9 I've already activated monsters in hand, I think, so not actually relevant. Or I'm going to at some point, so... Not much to talk about here, just doing the thing. Chances are, if you've seen my stream, you've seen this combo before. This is the cleaned up version of the Harks combo. There's an argument to go back to the Celine version that I had come up with originally. Though, you don't have room for the Demon stuff in that build, I don't think, so not sure if that's a good idea. It's a little less susceptible to getting your extra deck rip too, because like the spiral stuff still does spiral stuff by design. Maybe that's worth looking into. Might try to do that right after this game. Yeah, I would never play Flute for any reason. That's between you and God. I still haven't actually normal summoned, which is funny. Surprised they haven't conceded yet. Maybe it's a going second player, Tenpai or Sky Striker or something. Well, looks like it is. It's a Kaiju deck. This is like a Kaiju... Yeah, this is like a Kaiju going second Blue Eyes deck or something. Or this is just a Kaiju deck because I got Soul Exchange and the other second Tachyon. So they're gonna have lots of tribute effects. So I'd like to get as many secondary effects as possible. I probably should give them Intro to Kaiju Silver because I have Ash Blossom for that. Didn't really think about it. I don't even think I need to use this rescue mission. Alright, we can get Super Engine in the graveyard here. So I need to get Herald and Masquerade in rotation here, which shouldn't be too hard. And they're playing the Kaiju deck. This might be the kind of deck that beats my board, because I don't have like a true FTK or anything here, so I've left myself as much follow-up as I possibly can, but who knows? Put it back in the deck. Alright, so after this big red has to be my discard for Dragoon when that comes up. Alright, there goes my Baron. Expected that. So now that they have tributed a card, I should get my Dragoon on the field. They tributed Baron. I'm gonna use their. I don't want to use this Kaiju for my Masquerena, which is funny because that means I. Discard a card, draw 2. That's a perfect time to Ash Blossom. Can it? Two cards left? Yeah, okay. I have Herald for their next effect. Just a Kaiju deck going second. I have enough negates that it doesn't matter. I mean, you can imagine that's the kind of deck that could beat me. Yeah, Sphere Mode? That they just Sphere Mode you? I still have my back row or whatever, but like, you know, Sphere Mode plus Harpy's Feather Duster clears most of my stuff. Then they can Kaiju one of my guys. So Sphere Mode, Feather Duster, a couple of Kaijus. That breaks my board, I guess. Then you just need like any other level 8. Excuse me, that you can summon to get to the Dragoon beyond OTK. You can imagine that that 7 Tachyon or whatever gets to the tribute effects. Gets to like lava golems if they have it or something like that. Yeah, I value the Herald effect more than the Naturia Beast effect because it beats Forbidden Droplets. Alright, so I'm going first, so I need to do this in draw phase so I don't get drolled. I'd rather Diabellstar first. She also doesn't play in a draw. I've got DMG, so I'm just gonna hold this. I'm not gonna go straight into D-Mod here. Ooh. So now I'm under Macrocosmos. If I go to Link Rebo, I'll lose my Link Rebo. I could Little Knight, but then I don't have Link Zones for my spirals. If I'd let DMG, that'd be better. I can DMG for Gandora, but then I don't have combo. Any card sent from the field to the graveyard. Also, if I don't banish this, I just fucking... lose to Maxi, because I get to search Maxi. I can turn it face down by spinning my Link Rebo. If I spin my Link Rebo, okay, here's the question. Maybe it's Link Rebo, DMG into D-Mod, D-Mod make Little Knight. I think that's the play here. I guess I want to get rid of Droplet here. Now I have to get Magician Souls because I won't have another level 1 after this. Which sucks, but you know, that's the cost of this guy. I think I played this as well as I could have. Have to. Well, I mean, it keeps me off of Dragoon, right? Which sucks. Cool. There we go. Beat Retaliating Sea, which is really good against my deck. Little heads up play there. Dragoon is cherry on top. Yeah, but I mean, the problem there isn't like... so I just kind of like said, well, I have to, because in the perfect world I would have Dragoon, right? But like, the actual thing I was just reasoning out how to out that card while still having the majority of my combo, which is what I did. We got there. Because like, I was really like... The intuitive way to get to Link Creep, or to get to Little Knight, is through Link Creep. That clogs up my Link Zone, and it gets rid of my only Link one that lets me get my full combo. But the fact that the thing that won that game was actually not using Diabellstar to go into D-Mod. It was holding off on D-Mod. Ooh, an all-spiral hand. Oh, hey, Mignon. Like I said, I am the foremost Mignon drawer in the world. It is not good, obviously. 3 bricks. 2 redundants. Alright, so they are Fuwalossing me, which is, I guess, relevant now because of both, because the decks that exist in the format are Dracotel, K9, VS, and Cooltoon all can do stuff on your turn 0. This guy's got no extra deck, which is interesting. 60 card, no extra deck? What deck is 60 cards, no extra deck? It's not like Infernoid. This is the only main 60 card deck I think of. It's 60 card stun? I'm playing a 60 card stun. Interesting. 60 card stun pass. 60 card stun concede. Cool. Yeah, Kashtira Monarchs. You're right, those Monarchs, because like who else runs? But why are they on 60 cards, right? Monarchs should be a 40 card deck. It's very stupid. This is a 60 card deck. Like running the Morganite stuff. I don't know. Not good. I was gonna like try to figure out a way to build the deck that maybe doesn't instantly lose to the random banish from Cooltoon. We'll do that after. We'll try to remember after this game. I said that right before I did a full combo game and forgot over the course of the combo. Reasonable hand here. Obviously, this would be better as a Diabell Star, but beggars can't be choosers. Am I running into another Fiendsmith Yubel player, or is just Fiendsmith plus something else? We'll see. No joke, 37 minutes. Making it easier before you commit to any actual gameplay. Oh, Desiree. Actually dealing with a Desiree person. Alright, alright. Legitimate fiendsmithing. Agnum Day. Alright, go ahead and bring back your Desiree. There's a little bit of awkwardness here, because, like, ostensibly, like, the lead on Fire Resort, then normal summon Snake Eye Ash. With, like, the negate Snake Eye Ash with, like, an Ash Blossom, do I Ash for Oak to try to bait something else? But if I do that, then my Cupsy can't play. So do I immediately go into Link Rebo, losing my Ash on field effect? Oh, never mind. It's just Cooltoon. It's just Cooltoon, and I'm gonna get my extra deck ripped. Hooray! Oh no, this is Cooltoon. They just have similar art. This is Doombreak. Okay, I have no guy. I've seen these guys like twice. I still haven't like committed their cards to memory. This guy's a negate, right? Well, they have a guy who is a negate. Hold on. Is it this guy? Yeah, this is the negate. This is the monster negate. And it equips the monster as an equip spell, which is cute. I suppose like there's synergy because the Fiendsmith guys equip themselves to the monsters, and these guys care about monsters being equipped. Do they ever get their trap cards? This guy's like... Oh, they just search a droll? That's very funny. this card. It's like, man, this deck's a cool art. These are all reasonable effects. And then, cards cannot be added from the main deck to your opponent's hand except by drawing them. Here, have a floodgate. Where's my main deck searchable floodgate, man? Oh, I got utility wire in this deck. Doomderg. That's a lot of fucking letters, man. Now that's what it's targeting. I assume this deck fucking plays the Doom Flambird Dragon just to get cards out of their back row, because good lord, their back row's all clogged up. There we go, that clears up their extra deck, or their back row a little bit. They're just raw dogging this card. Negate your first spell effect or effect that resolves. Fair enough. They don't have the main deck guy. They don't have their guy. Weird. Alright, so they negate my first spell. Alright, so let's get this negated. Oh, they just have a second one? They're just running two of this? Alright, so I cannot add cards from deck to hand. But this is a waste anyhow. Alrighty, so this means I need to, like, just yummy turn their guys face down. Oh, I don't have a out here. Alright, yeah. I can't search cards, so I'm dead. They got me. They floodgated me. They just hard drew the Droll and Lockbird. Sure. It's a trap card too, so I can't even droplet it. I would need to have drawn like droplet plus the Raigeki in my deck, basically. Oh well. Sometimes the opponent just has a floodgate in their main deck, because that's how Konami designs decks these days. Cool Tune, Doomsy, gotta have a floodgate. Or some other degenerate stuff that might as well be a floodgate or worse. Okay, Exodia. Any cards in hand? Do you, all five were in deck? Because of course they were, because you're lucky. Sure. So we're up against stun here. And we're up against hardcore stun. Cool. That destroys everything. I can't even activate this card. Sure. I don't think they thought one through. I've already activated the effect. I guess I just get a win. Thanks for being bad, opponent, in your dumb stun deck, because you don't know how these cards work. Now I just go Dragoon. Negate. At this point I could just win. And I made this one way easier than it was going to be. Just did the Yummy OT at this point. Yep. I just surprise bounced their guy and then killed them. Make Baron, pop their guy. Same difference. Why is it still around? Yeah, they're just... I don't know. They're just upset that they messed up. And they're tilting. Oh well. Oh, this is combo, just not a good one. Alright, Popular. It's all up to you, buddy. Please don't get beaten by an Ash Blossom. Or a Droll. So if it's a Droll, what can I do? Means I have to go for Oak instead of Snash. They got something? They got like a Ghost Spell in there? They should have Ash Blossom. Okay, so I should have to hope Droplets plus Ash Blossom beats them, and then the next turn I can Snake Eye. Eh. They had 2 hand traps, and my hand wasn't very good, so that's how it is sometimes. I've got Droplets and Ash Blossom. Hopefully that's good enough to stop them. Ash Blossom and Droplets are terrible against this deck, so I think I just lose. And they had Nib too. Very fun. So I need to Droplets this guy so they don't get a million cards back. Then I have to Ash their key 2 or whatever. And they get an Ash Blossom back, obviously. So I have to Droplets this. Yeah, they're also going to destroy my Droplets, so pretty easy decision here. This keeps them off an Ash Blossom. I can Ash Blossom their key 2. Might as well not take any damage here. But they got a 5 mana and an unknown card in hand. They haven't normal summoned. The set card is probably one of the traps. Okay. Interesting draw. I guess I get a draw card here. Obviously, that was like the ideal one for them to have, which is annoying for me. Oh, I should chain Future Silence here to not lose to Ash Blossom. Damn it! They draw an Ash Blossom here. I'm an idiot. I should have done that immediately. Oh, I still get my effect. Cool. They have something. So they have 5 mana now. Did they get rid of my Link Rebo? That was stupid of them too. Oh, they were trying to get rid of Poplar to stop the effect, but they messed it up and didn't realize that it still worked. So they have 1 in hand and 1 on field, so it's like a Gulamel or another Arthalion to add Ash Blossom back. Alright, so I have to just play through an Ash Blossom now. Which I think I can, right? This shouldn't matter. Alright, here we go. It's just yummy combo and we win. They have another Arthalion in graveyard. So like when I do all my synchro summoning or whatever. because it's giving me more bodies. As we get the one out of Banish. Arthalion effect in graveyard. Nope, okay, sure. Kind of a waste of time. I think I get Cupsy. I get Cupsy and Marshmallow and discard Marshmallow. Cupsy summon, get another guy, surprise back Marshmallow, get surprise back. I've got 3 guys on field once I go into Snatchy, get the field spell or whatever, and then I could double surprise, chain Snatchy, go into Lollipop Yummy Way. Yeah. The regular, hey, I've blanked up. Cool. You know, maybe the positive mentality is doing something for me today. I had a really negative reaction to my first game, but, you know. Yeah, they had the 1-up Droll, too. I mean, they had Droll and Ash Blossom and combo, and I still won, because I was running going second cards like Ash Blossom and Droplets, so. We just had a regular Yu-Gi-Oh game. Ooh, 1 Lava Golem. That's a spicy take. So, yeah, Rahu Limited. I think this deck's a lot worse than Rahu Limited, right? It's just... And Lucius Limited? Yeah. So if I was going to, like, play my old version of the deck, the non-Harks version, without the Ancient Fairy Dragon, classic Spummy, no AFD. So let's clear some stuff out. Might need room, you know. It's not proof, right? I'm just thinking, like, what would it look like? So I don't need this, right? This is not necessary, technically. Though I do probably want Little Knight no matter what. I don't need this, and I wouldn't need this, but I still have to run Starham to make that version work. Because the idea was... You still get to run, like, Spiral, the basic Link Climb Spiral stuff. It's like you get this little package here. It's like your Spiral cards still work. And there's still a quick fix 1-card combo because of Starham. It's like, let's say my opponent is going first and they're a Cool Toon player, and they go, oh, let's get rid of the D-Mods. Like, let's say they get rid of Helix, they get rid of Access Code Talker. I still have, like, Link monsters I can link off with Master Plan and stuff. I suppose if you get rid of Goblin, that also gets rid of a Bawaku, more or less, because I don't have any other Fiends. But they probably want to get rid of, like, Snatchy and Cupsy Yummy and stuff. So, like, they have, like, a 3-pronged decision here. Do I hit the Spiral side, the D-Mod side, or the Yummy side? So maybe this would be good in that situation. The downside of this version is it requires another discard out of Starham, which, like, if you saw that previous game, that discard was really relevant, right? Kind of ran low on cards. So it's a lot harder to run the Snake Eyes and the DFL Star stuff. Because the discard... You're already discarding one off Yummy, and you're already discarding one off DMG, and you're already discarding off Droplets sometimes, functionally. And you discard off Dragoons. Like, you have a lot of discards, which is pretty rough. I guess there's no reason for me to get rid of Droll and cross out, right? Not sure if this is better. Because I've only seen, like, Cool Toon a couple of times. It's been miserable. I've seen it 3 times, and it was miserable all 3 times, but... Oh, there's that new spell card that I like messing with. I'm gonna go ahead and start this one, because this card's kind of fun. Oh, yeah, you do need 3rd Rescue in this version, you're right, yeah. was too risky for the other version. This is actually doing a spiral combo. This does feel a lot worse without the 3 cupsies, though. So this version of the deck was like relying more on like drawing yummy names. I guess you just like go up to a couple of these guys. Can just have more names. Maybe something like this. I'm not sure. If I start running like Cool Tune every other game or something, I'll mess with that. Until then, I think this version is probably better, the Ancient Fairy Dragon version, but we'll see. I don't think with this version of the deck, because you have to go through Starham, that you can afford the -1s. I guess maybe you could run the Snake Eye engine, but you'd have to run like a card to add off Poplar that isn't OSS. So you'd have to like run the, I don't know, like the card that pushes something to the back row or the field spell. You would need a discard. Monster Heavy Hand. Hate drawing Gandora because it's my best search off of my DMG here. Seeing a lot of Fiendsmith today. Fiendsmith, Doomsy, Fiendsmith, Ubel, and now Fiendsmith, whatever this is. Didn't draw any of my going second cards, which I've been playing a decent number of. Like I'm not running a going second. I guess I say I didn't draw any of my going second cards. I drew Gandora, who is a going second card, but it's a card you're supposed to search, so not quite as good there. You know, this card would be a lot better if it said you can special this card from your graveyard, so you could discard it off the MG. Ooh, that'd be nice. Give the Shining Star deck a little bit more oomph. Are you making Caesar or are you making Desiree? Looks like it's Caesar. Doomsy feels like it needs something more. No, it has a fucking inmate. It searches a fucking Draw and Mockbird trap. Screw them. It searches. It's a trap version of Thunder Dragon Colossus, man. No. It's harder to interact with. Yes, you've made Caesar. Congratulations. Oh, I'm getting turbo cancered. Okay, we're getting Magnet Warriors. This guy's gonna end up on this guy's gonna have an Echuria Beast. He's gonna have a Caesar. He's gonna have a Baron. This is like pure rock combo slop here. My biggest hope here is they just picked this deck up, but they don't really know how it works, and they're trying to like go through the ridiculous spreadsheet combo here, and they don't understand it because they're taking a lot of time. My victory condition is timeout. Fucking barrier statue of the drought. You're kidding me, dude. Ain't no way. Yeah, Galley Granite, here it comes. Rock Slop! So I need to draw droplets or fucking lose here, basically. Because they're definitely going to have an out for my, if I draw the Raigeki, right? They're going to have a Spotagate in here. Not Dyna. Well, this is a rock you can search off Gallant Granite, right? That's why they run this one. Well, you can search Dyna, too, I guess. They might be able to special summon that guy, like off Dugaris or something, which is relevant. You can't special summon Dyna, right? This card is special summonable. Oh, Dyna's not the one that... There's a bunch of floodgates that can't be special summoned off of... Can't be special summoned, but I guess maybe... Dyna's the one that just says if they attack it while it's face down, it destroys all special summon monsters, right? Maybe it's Jaugen the one who can't... No, Jaugen can be special summoned. They do that with, like, last turn in spellbooks. There's a floodgate I'm thinking of that works like all these cards, but can't be special summoned. So you depend on, like, Nightmare Goblin it or something. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. They might be running, like, 3 Barrier Stature and 1 Dyna, too. They might just be like a stun deck, right? Why are you going into Moon? You've already done Fiendsmith. You can't do anything with that card. Well, yeah, Yada's a spirit. Spirits all have that condition, but there's something else. Like an actual floodgate. Oh, they just want to get... Well, that's their best link. There's no way that... You have to be, like, running IP Masquerader or something to link into. But yeah, okay, Block Dragon, you got it. So this is like a full Adamancer Hair combo if they want it now. The Xyz fixes attack boost on this, right? Yeah. I guess Moon was there. Like, Moon keeps them a lot out of some Beatsmith though sometimes. But yeah, now they get to do a full Adamancer combo here. What's up, Big Glue? Well, they want Crush Heap on field, right? And I guess Moon is their only disposable level Link 2 that could get the Block Dragon into the graveyard. I think they're going to fucking time out or pass with very little time in a second, though. Yeah, now they can do Block Dragon into ridiculous rock stuff. This Hidden Gem guy lets them special summon, or normal summon Floodgates once they've already used the normal summons, right? Or just put another rock monster on the field. Also, Crush Heap is the Earth for Hidden Gem, so that's something. Kartorin, the Hidden Gem of the Seafront. Two, three. Yep, hit one. They almost didn't, though. Woo! Alright, so there's Beta. Summon Beta. Alright, so they get a full-on Synchro Slot me now. Set up Baron with Block Dragon. Set up Dragite into Dragite. Or, sorry, Raptide into Dragite and all that jazz. Mature Beast, yep. Earth Monsters. Like I said, Droplets is my only out. How's the format so far? Terrible. They timed out, of course. It's been a terrible format, Big Glue. I really, really dislike the design of Cool Tune. I don't think targeted extra deck rips is a good mechanic, and they should not have revisited it after Cashier Unicorn. That's my opinion. Also, Magnet Warriors is pure, like, degenerate combo swap. Learning on nature of beast and 15 other negates, right? Yeah, I drew Mignon again. Man, I'm really good at that. No droll. Actually, probably discarding this DMG, which is sad, but what are you going to do about it? Feels like a discard Yummy Surprise. That's one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, they don't have a regular hand trap, so do I really need Calm of the Grave? Well, my next summon's going to be Marshmallow, so I can get Yummy Surprise. Yeah, we're still playing the AFT version. If we were playing the non-AFD version, we would not search Mignon with Snatchy. You'd have such a Mignon with Marshmallow effect. What's up, Sean? Sean La Montagne. This is about where a lot of people concede when they see the Spyro Resort come out. Montagne. Yeah, I'm familiar. I actually took French in high school, so I know some words. I can sing the anthem. Allons enfants de la patrie, le jour de gloire est arrivé. Continue de la tyrannie. Yeah, you know it. There's no synergy between Cool Tune and Spiral, no. Cool Tune like requires you to have tuner monsters to do anything, and Spiral doesn't do tuner monsters. I wish we did. Yeah, I made an allure list a long time. I think I'm the one who created the allure idea for Spiral, and a lot of people, some other people were doing generic allure stuff. But like when the allure cards were spoiled in Japanese, and then translated obviously, I I was there. I was patient zero. This is the awkward part, right? So I have to make a synchro. So I need to shuffle back with Mignon. Just put some secrets in my extra deck. Then use Link Reba to clear zones. Yeah, good to see you here. I know my streaming hours are pretty like strict. Like, not a lot of people can make it because it's just a very specific time, the same time every few days, right? So I'm sure there's a lot of people who watch my stuff who would like to catch a stream, but they never can because I don't stream when they're available. This just happens to be when I am available. Yeah, you can have a Vision Hero Vion, I guess. I can actually save my master plan just by using the Star here. This could be follow-up for next turn, which isn't much, but like, might as well. It's just one of those things you might as well do at this point. I did a lot of combos. I did Norlaras, I did a Rongo combo. I've been a lot more live with Yummy, yeah. Well, the problem became was like, I was only playing Spiral Snake Eye for like, what, 2 years at that? Like a year and a half? Got really tired of it. Burnt out. I didn't like any of the new decks or anything, so I wasn't gonna like start playing those. And I am the Spiral guy. It's like if I start playing something that isn't Spiral where people watch, I don't know. But the Yummy stuff's obviously really good, and also like the DMod stuff was right after Yummy, like it released direct, like way earlier than you would expect, given the typical release cycle. So we had like another immediate wave of Spiral support a month after Yummy, and then we've got some stuff in the pipe too, which is more like Dark Magician based spellcaster support with the new Quick Play spell, and the new Border Break Dark Magician, which are big additions to the deck in my opinion, and Contract Witch, which is like, even if you're not doing the DMod stuff, Contract Witch is like really powerful because it just searches Illusion of Chaos. It makes any deck search Illusion of Chaos, which is crazy. Spiral Tournament was my favorite. Yeah, Spiral Tournament was fun. I couldn't stream Spiral Tournament because that deck was like, I've timed out with Yummy a lot because this deck is complicated and it takes time to do the combo. If I was streaming, I could never get through a single Tournament Spiral game. Those games went on forever, and you were super high risk of timing out. Yeah, Contract Witch is gonna like technically make Contract Witch is gonna make any deck that searches a decent number of spells throughout its spiral combo. Because like, as long as they have shared attributes, you can go into Contract Witch. If you have the spells to send off Contract Witch, then you can turn on Selene, and you can search Illusion of Chaos. Yeah, Norlaras is my sort of like the thing I'm known for the most, I think. It's the thing people bring up most. Maybe it's just the most like notorious thing I've done. Alright, so we're going to Future Silence and draw phase. Play around draw. I think they have something. But I've got a decent hand here. Effect Veiler is fine. I've already activated the spell with Future Silence, which is why Future Silence is so good. Let's say I go to D-Mod. Do you have something to stop this? Another Effect Veiler. Very funny. Okay. If you have the third Effect Veiler, that will stop me. I think they got like a Maxi or something here, though. Or a Fuelos. Is it Droll? No. It's something they can activate it. It's probably Maxi, and all these were inherent summons, which didn't give them a chance to Maxi me. So you're going to try to Max me into response to Poplar here, and then I'm going to Ash Blossom to go Concede. And you drew Veiler, Maxi, and you're still going to lose because I drew the out. Yeah, I'm just messing around with Illusion Gate. It seems fun. Yep, Concede. I'm guessing this is a Blue Eyes player who just like drew all the hand traps they could have ever wanted. Oh no, it's fucking Cool Tune. I guess it makes sense. They're running the hand traps that are tuners. Are these guys fairy heavy? There's no way Orange Light's good in this deck, right? You have like 1, 2, like accounting the actual heroes themselves. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got 7 fairies and you're running Orange Light. There's no way that's good. That's actively bad. Yeah. I bet you if they had an Orange Light in the hand that didn't do anything. I guess like if you're really desperate, you want Maxi outs and Fuelos outs, you do run Orange Light. And if your deck has any fairies, maybe you do that. But I don't know. Doesn't seem good. No, I don't know. I wasn't looking at their extra deck. I was looking at their main deck. Like, who plays that many Effect Veilers, right? Usually it's Blue Eyes. Alright, I'm going second. I'm drawing Illusion Gate. We'll see how good it is here. Alright, it's Yummy. Yummy's probably going to be... Ooh, Yummy and Sofa. They drew both sides of it, so that gives them the negate they need. So, not going to be good here unless I draw Droplets. And if I draw Droplets... If I draw Droplets, what's going to happen is I have to, like, normal summon Quick Fix. I'm going to have Droplets... I'm going to have Illusion Gate, then Droplets and Quick Fix and Illusion Gate. But if they chain Herald, that stops it anyhow. I don't know. I don't know what fairies you could even run in Cool Tune that would work, right? Like, they've got one fairy in Archetype. Like, what are the fairies are going to run? It's like there's any fairy hand traps that are worth running, otherwise people would run them every time they run Herald. I think this hand isn't going to do... Like, Illusion Negate, like, traditionally, board breakers are good against Yummy, but I think the Sulfur Quartz have a Spell Negate, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is an Omni Negate, which is functionally the same thing. Oh, Shufflers. Yeah, I guess Shufflers, but like, they want tuners in their deck, I guess is the problem, right? If you have a Shufflers in your hand, they only work when you draw the orange lights, because you can't get rid of them either way. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, the Red Nova Extender Tuner or whatever. And maybe they don't have room for it because they're running orange light. My guess is they got burnt too many times by Fuelos, and they're like, oh, you know what? This card beats Fuelos. I'm going to play it, if it sucks. Oh, they discarded an Imperm. That's something. Alright, so... Maybe I should be running Dark Ruler more in this deck, because I don't need, like, I skip my battle phase a lot with Ancient Fairy Dragon. It might be a good Dark Ruler No More deck, I'm not sure. It's just, Dark Ruler No More has been in a bad place in the previous format against like VSK9, who have that big power trap, and really bad against Draco Tail because they have a million traps that draw them a bunch of cards and refuel their hands and stuff. So you really want to OTK Draco Tail. It'd be good against Yummy though. Kills quick fit combo? Does it? Oh, because if you... Well, no, how does Dark Ruler Moor stop the quick fix combo? Like, HFA Dragon says you skip your battle phase, but Dark Ruler Moor doesn't say that. Dark Ruler Moor just says you can't do damage to your opponent, which isn't going to stop any of those effects. Dark Ruler Moor lets you normal. I'm pretty sure. Dark Ruler Moor say you can't normal summon? There's no way that... Yeah, Dark Ruler Moor doesn't... The only restriction on Dark Ruler Moor is your opponent takes no damage for the rest of the turn. I was like, maybe you're thinking of like, is Gordian Slicer the one that stops normal summons? Now, Gordian Slicer, you just have to start... You have to banish cards and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know which one you're thinking of. Lava Golem and Sphere Mode take your normal. That's why no one plays those. Alright, so... Interesting draw. Well, how do I sequence this? So I've got 2 Omni Negates, and then a bunch of Yummy stuff. All right. All right, so now I can do this. So I can do a lot of this under Herald because I can send cards from the field to the graveyard instead. It's probably going to trigger their Masquerena, I would guess, because then I could attack over Herald. Yeah. But then they have to choose between banishing the Bellstar or my OSS. Oh, Fancy Ball doesn't stop me. Can I go to battle here? I can't Anti-Fairy Dragon, so I have to remember that, but I'm going to Illusion Gate them and pop everything else on their board, so... Are they going to try to surprise me? Yummy surprise me? Are they going to master... They can't Masquerade twice. What's for... Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, you can do this. That was a long way to go for a little knight. That's all I'm saying. I have to sacrifice my drone here, unfortunately. I maybe shouldn't have even activated this, because now they can Little Knight it. Damn, yeah, I shouldn't have activated that. That was a mistake, because that could have gone to battle. The Shining Star doesn't do anything because I've already activated it. Oh, yes it does. I'm stupid. I can do this. I have OSS. I can go for a Croaky now and pop my OSS. Yeah, now they've cleared their zones, they can do yummy stuff, which is going to probably beat me here. And goes for a Croaky, and then Synchro Summon, a Croaky, pop. Shame Quick Fix doesn't have 1100 attack. Not, you know, that would have been bad in the past, but it'd be good for now. Oh, this is my only option now. Gandora. Oh, if I had drawn the other Gandora, that'd been so sick. Alright, so now I have to OSS, I have to Illusion Gate, they negate, then if I normal summon Quick Fix, they have a million different ways to kill me. So I guess I normal summon Quick Fix first. If I had drawn a Yummy card, man, whew. Oh! I can summon their Cupsy! That's hilarious! I think I'm still dead. Because I don't have a normal summon. And this isn't my Cupsy, so if they get rid of this Cupsy, I can't do anything. Right? Was there a better ad than Cupsy? No, right? It doesn't matter. Because I have used my normal summons. This doesn't work. It's GG for me, guys. I'm still losing, by the way. They can still summon back their guy. Oh, I can Shining Sark discard to send their Lollipo, but then their Lollipo tags out, so that stops that. So Surprise doesn't actually do anything because I don't have any Yummies, which is the funny thing here. Marshmallow's the only one who extends by itself. So if I Shining Sark here, they can Lollipo tag out and then get to the Book of Moon. Because of the turn order, because of the way his effects resolve in turn order, I can't Shining Sark stop their effect here. Because they're going to revive the guy from Graveyard. But they can chain to special summon. They've used both Lollipo and Cupsy's tag out effects. If I Shining Sark here, I just lose a card, right? I should discard a card because they just chain. Yeah. I'm so. Oh, I can attack over. I can attack over their Snatchy though. No, I can't attack over their Snatchy. Oh yes, I can. Okay, I can now Shining Sark. Shining Sark send their Linkuriboh. And then attack over their Snatchy. Force them to chain. I still think I'm dead. I still think the Cookie's going to beat me here. This guy has used his Taggart effect already, so if I kill Snatchy... These are negated. I still don't have anything. I can't get to Spiral because I've used my battle phase now. This is so close to being good. I can't do anything is my problem here. I don't have the juice. They've got more juice than me. So this is negated, but this can... I can Little Knight banish their Snatchy, maybe? But then I've got nothing on my own. I've just got no cards. Man, that was so close. I could never summon Marshmallow because it could always go into Cookie, is my problem, right? Yeah, they can just go Snatchy. Yeah, I'm dead. It's over. Alright. It was a nice shot, but I don't have anything. I am very dead on the crack pack. Also, I don't run a Croaky, so I can't even like set up a Croaky interaction. That was a good game, though. Illusion Gate on a fellow Yummy player was very fun. I think I could have... The only place I should have forced them to start doing stuff on my DMG by like, going to battle rather than activating its effect. But the second Sark came in handy on the Linkuriboh, so I don't know. Maybe I played right regardless, despite my own criticism of myself. Use Linkuriboh shenanigans to get enough value to win? Nah. I was very dead. They had an entire board of Yummy guys and a surprise. I'm not happy to see Radiant Typhoon in my freaking continuous spell deck. We also have negates for Gandora. Goblin Graves a quick play spell which turns on all their cards too. Like all my deck's full of quick play spells which their guys trigger off of. This is gonna be very bad for me. Basically, the deck that searches 3 spell negates in my 4 spell hand is very good against me. Put it that way. Just draw droplets. Droplets isn't good here. Droplets doesn't stop their trap card plus 3 droplets plus 3 MSTs. Like, I guess my best option would be like, no, it still doesn't work because I can chain the trapped droplets to like draw a card and then activate an MST and get my droplets. Droplets is actively bad here. I guess I could still, no matter what, I could still make it dodge an effect I want to resolve, which would just be bonfire basically. But they're using one of their MSTs to trigger something here, so. Or to get their guys summonable. There's probably, so, you know, once Cyber's Contract Witch comes out, Radiant Typhoon becomes a very strong spiral engine because all these wind monsters can go into Cyber's Contract Witch. You'll have all these MSTs in hand you can discard to search Illusion of Chaos. You'll have a million spells in rotation for Celine. Like, this is probably the legitimate Cyber's Contract Witch version of Spiral. It's already, like, kind of playable in the sense that, like, if you wanted to, you could, like, go into Camellia, into Babakiri or something. Or to Yummy. And you just use it as a draw engine, but still, it's worth thinking about. This deck like is very spell heavy, so it works with Celine. This is like the double bounce, right? Double shuffle, same thing for it. So actually, it's much better. This guy is the. This guy's a pop. This guy's a double. Then it's like a negate, and then another negate. Okay. Yeah, I haven't really watched it. I haven't really looked at anything that is, with cards that haven't come out yet. Okay, so they've got like 1 MST in graveyard. That means they have 2 sets. So that's like 2 spell negates, 2 unknowns, probably more quick play spells, like droplets or something. Terrible draw, but you know, I think I'm fucked regardless here. All right, so we're gonna bonfire. Ah, they let that resolve. Are they gonna like gossip chat at me here? Alright, well, that's 1 card not to worry about. It's still a draw, so it's like, you know, digging for a hand trap or something, but. This is nice because even if they negate my OSS here, if they let me get to OSS. Oh, they have another trap? Okay, it's fine. I don't think that really changes anything for me. Sure, yeah. She's like the on-field negate, right? So I can call by the. I should have maybe called by the grave here on her to stop her in-hand effect. That's something worth considering, actually. But may I do it now when she triggers her effect? Kind of like bait them into using an MST here. I don't think Call by the Grave is doing anything else this game, so. What I'd like to do here... Never mind. They could negate my Call by the Grave with MST and they drew Maxi off of a Radiant Typhoon spell. What are you gonna do? That's the problem with these decks that like draw a bunch of cards in the format where Maxi is legal. Even with Maxi at 1, this deck that draws 6 cards over the course of 2 turns is gonna see Maxi more often going first than any other deck sees it going second. Going second to Maxi, you just lose. It's like whatever. Don't even, like, I can't kill them, because, like, the way my deck functions is I can't OTK very often, because it's going to my combo, Ancient Fairy Dragon, all that jazz. And if they're drawing a million cards off Maxi, fine. This is, like, the best format. Double rescue mission. Ugh. This is the best format for that, because, like, there's only one Maxi. It's the best it's ever been to, like, play a version of the deck that doesn't kill every single time going second when you do anything. I guess you Ash Blossom this? I don't think it's going to matter. But with only one Maxi, it's like, this is the best time ever, but there's more cards. Oh my god, he's playing Gamma? Ugh. What if I Maxi'd you here? What if I Fualoshed you? Ugh. This is so stupid. I guess they have nothing else, so this might be their only starter, so they have to... Yeah. I have not been offensively Gammaed in a while, man. So this is Cool Tune, right? This is definitely just Cool Tune. They revealed Cool Tune. Alright, they can rip my extra deck. I'm just going to go ahead and surrender. Go on to the next game. You're still playing Driver, though. It's still actively bad with Driver. Look, man, I know their extra deck rip beats me. It's fine. I was going second and they had Gamma. It didn't really matter what they were playing. I was dead. I know it's a tuner hand trap. That doesn't mean it's good. It's not actually a combo starter. You still have to have KT cards. Double Illusion Gate in my 60-card deck. Classic. Please no Droll and Luckbird. Please just Ash Blossom. Alright, put Illusion Cast back because I can +1 with it later. I think they have an Imperm and an Ash Blossom here. So what's going to happen is I'm going to Souls for 2, they're going to Imperm. I'm going to normal summon Magician Souls, I'm going to go to Cups of Yummy, and they're going to Ash Blossom my Cups of Yummy, and I'm going to lose. It didn't matter that I got Imperm for 2 here either. They have the 2 right hand traps, I just lose. It's fine. My hand was bad, and I still am forcing 2 hand traps. Let's put it that way. Yeah. I knew they had Ash Blossom when I activated Illusion of Chaos. Yeah. Bad hand, what are you gonna do? I'm playing going second cards and I draw them going first. I'm playing, you know, it's how it goes. Like, it's not like those Illusion of Gates do anything in my hand at that point, right? So, like, the -2 doesn't matter. They're not real cards. I saw Context C once earlier today, and I beat it. This hand could use one more thing that does something. It's got, like, some sauce here. Oh, Blue Eyes? Okay. Oh no, god damn it, not this stupid fucking bullshit Floodgate deck. So like I have like a play here, which is like Assault Mission and Master Plan, Super Agent effect. You know, link off for Double Agent or Super Agent, or I could Assault Mission sending my other 3 cards. Assault Mission and Master Plan, search, Super Agent, miss, normal summon, Helix, you know, all that sorts of stuff. Yeah, I am on 3 Illusion Gate, but like, I'm a 60 card deck. You want to run 3 ofs, because you're less likely to see 2 in any hand. It doesn't matter though, this is just like a dumb Floodgate deck. If he activates this effect, I lose, because I lose my only master plan and my only Yummy Surprise. And my only... I lose 4 1-ofs if they use that effect. Okay, they don't use the effect. Barudrus. Okay. That plays in the droplets at least, but... Have you heard of this card? Miscellaneousaurus. Are they just playing Ryuge because, like, it's dinosaur adjacent or something? Like, does it just make Varudrus so you can then do a dino combo? If so, that's very stupid. This is just a dinosaur deck that's running a Ryuge package specifically to make Varudrus to insulate their combo. Very funny. Nip's not even that good against dinos. I guess it's not a dumb Floodgate deck, it's just a dumb deck. Well, it has to be just straight dinos because they didn't do any of the it's Transcendent. Okay, Xeno, whatever. They might be doing like the Jirac Meteor guy thing or whatever. Frostosaurus. Ugh. That gets them to Dolka, this gets them to Lars, or the new one, I forget the other one's names. Yeah, Lars. So I do need a monster negate. Because this is a... I need to send a monster here, which sucks, because I would rather have every card in my hand currently. So I can't, so... Might have to, like, drop this for 4, summon Master Plan, crash Master Plan. That's not a bad draw. Okay, so... I don't know what their set card is. But if I Assault Mission in Master Plan and resolve this Bonfire, I have to win, right? So I can actually activate Super Agent here. Well, if I activate Super Agent and they negate, this is not a once per turn. So I think I just Bonfire it. I have to send 1, 2, 3, 4. And hopefully this isn't a trap that fucks me. Okay, so this is not a trap, most likely. Might be a Call by the Grave. If I go for Poplar, I still got my normal summon. Awesome, yeah. This was the plan. It was a trap, but it was a trap they couldn't activate at the time. Is there anything I can link off? I can link off to Masquerena, right? As long as this isn't... Oh, it doesn't even matter if it's Nash Blossom because I can chain block with Poplar. Let's go, Poplar! Obviously, if they had an Ash Blossom, they would have used it earlier, but might as well play correctly. Do you have anything in the graveyard I have to care about? No. No. Just remember the Imperm column. We should get big red here. Yeah, we know you have effects, man. I should have gotten Marshmallow. I can get Marshmallow now. I'm gonna be a little bit clogged on zones here, but I don't think it matters too much. Switch someone Sprite Elf. What I can do here is I can rescue mission back Super Agent and discard Well, that doesn't still doesn't work, but whatever. Is this lethal? Not without surprise, right? Alright, so let's say I summon... Because these guys are like 3,200 attacks. If I summon one more guy, I can attack over these two, then attack over these. Like a Little Knight something. I'm trying to make sure... I'm trying to see if I can find the lethal here. Oh, I can just summon Sleeper. Alright, Sleeper just like kills... Well, Sleeper can't kill anyone because I didn't search... Okay, so what I can do here is I can rescue mission back Quick Fix. And get Last Resort. Now I can trade Quick Fix out for a better yummy name here. This doesn't matter. Just in case something weird happens. Oh, they can destroy my fucking mignon, so I can't kill them. That's very funny. Oh, you got me, dude. Okay. That was always going to happen, I guess. Anything in the graveyard that matters? Misk. Very annoying, but whatever. I should have linked up Cookie too, but I can link Rebo him if I need to. That searches Misk. I needed to make fucking Herald here, by the way. Can I get to Herald still? So I can't do anything to the fucking dinos anymore, so I might as well do this, pop as much cards as I can, and then I'm going to Cookie into Baron. Then I can Sprite Elf for a Sync or two, and then Cookie for Herald. Oh no, I fucked up! This fucking kills me. I have to Baron the first thing I see and then pass. I've messed up my numbers here. Alright, I can't. They've already missed, so if they have another dinosaur, I cannot do anything to their dinosaur, so I might as well just pass. Fucking Varudris effect, man. Whew, we got there. Alright. No more time wasting. Go to battle. Well, I mean, I won going second thanks to droplets. Obviously, there was probably a line. So my problem was like getting Marshmallow on the field there, but I probably could have like... Because my problem was my Surprise was in my graveyard because I had to discard it off droplets, so I couldn't search it with Cupsy. And Surprise would have answered Varudris without me having to destroy it. And you see how that like fixes my problem, right? But I couldn't do that because I had to link off my master plan, and I had to do that, and that puts a monster on the field that stops Marshmallow from summoning itself. So, like, unless I could force my opponent to use an effect, which they never did, because why would they? I could never get Marshmallow onto the field. You know, I could have discarded Marshmallow instead of Rescue Mission, and then Mignoned Marshmallow, and that could have gotten me back Surprise. That's probably the best play. And I drew Mignon again in a handful of garbage, so gotta love this. Guess my opponent's got a Maxi or a Fuelos too, and they're waiting for me to do something. Joke's on you! I drew Mignon and 2 droplets and a Max. I mean, this could just be a hand, like, I'm a 60-card deck. I'm less likely to draw this hand than a Yummy deck, and this is a hand a Yummy deck could just have. I'm not running enough hand traps for this to be any good either, so they're probably going to try to kill me. It's fucking Eldritch, dude. I'm playing into Eldritch, and I drew this hand. I have to Ash Blossom this. It's the only Ash Blossom target. Yeah, I don't think I played that poorly, but I do think I could have played it better, and it's good to look at where you could have improved, right? I think the majority of players would lose that game to my own mistake. Or maybe not. I think a lot of Yummy players could have won that. They already had Eldritch, so my Ash Blossom doesn't do anything. I'm just dead, right? Can't believe I'm losing to fucking Eldritch, man. Because I drew this garbage hand where I keep drawing Mignon. Oh well, that happens. Well, they gave me a draw off Maxi, and I drew a Rescue Mission. Very funny. My top 6 cards are very bad. Yeah, it is uncanny, right? It's definitely above the expected rate by an order of magnitude for sure, right? Like, or an order of probability. Like I forget the name. Like there's a symbol. Oh, they summoned again. Are they just gonna try to kill me? Because they're giving me draws, and that's good for me. But if they just try to kill me, I mean, I got nothing else. Yeah, they're giving me draws. I think they're going for the kill somehow. It's like a zombie brew with Eldritch, more than just an Eldritch deck. They have drawn me a lot of cards. I think that's lethal, right? They can attack twice, then like Gustav me or some shit. Or is just a rank 10... Oh, yeah, there's the Gustav. Yeah. Go to a gravity controller. Oh, yeah, fucking, I'm stupid. I'm going second here. I'm sorry, they're going second. They could just kill me with fucking rail cannon. Yeah, that makes sense. You got it, dude. That's just the threat, 6,000 plus 2,000. That's like the classic train OTK. Oh, man. You gotta love Yu-Gi-Oh! Look at all these good cards that would have immediately won me this game if I drew any of them. But nope, I drew Droplets, Maxi, Ash, Mignon. Dumbest game to lose going first. So that would be a fine hand going second if Maxi resolves, but then I go first with it, and now I'm going to draw a hand that's all starters that lose going second. Sorry. Reverse. Let's see if Cool Tune turn zeros me. I won a coin flip. My opponent was about to derank, and they are going to disconnect, and I'm going to lose my quick flip. Okay, cool. Ooh. Tona's never happy. Why would I be happy about getting Gustav? It's not really a happy situation. This is a good hand. Ash Blossom for any Mulcharmine nonsense or Maxi starters and extenders. Really good going first hand. This hand is as good going first as the last hand was bad going first. Sort of called by the grave. I couldn't really ask for more. I suppose I'll get a second big red here, because I might want to discard it off the Belstar. I do lose to Droll. Ain't that a stinker? Okay, with Diabellstar... They've got something else, like an Imperm. I mean, I can do stuff here. I'm gonna big red quick fix just to, like, get another body on field, and also it's a card I can send up Diabellstar. Because, like, I can demod to get to Baron. I don't think OSS does anything here, right? It's like I could summon Snash by sending a monster. That doesn't do anything. I guess I could send my Minion if once I don't need it anymore. That'll give me some more bodies. I guess it's better than nothing. If they have a nib too, I guess I just, like, soak it up and say, okay, you had nib Droll, I lose. They have something. Might be like a card they can play turn 1 or something. I can get to Herald, maybe? I don't think Herald's good. I actually just make Baron without Dima, but costs me a body. Don't think that's good. I can make... By OSS here, I can get to Herald, so I'll have Herald, Baron, Ash Blossom, Sprite Elf for yummy stuff. It's probably worth it. Just get Poplar because I have 2 of it. So which one's better? Little Knight? So I have an Omni Negate. I can maybe make Herald on their turn, depending on how this plays out. So I can go Sorrowcat into Herald, Sorrowcat summon back, but then I won't have. I would need 1 more body, which I don't have. So which one's better, Masquerena for Little Knight or another Omni Negate? They've got 5 cards. If I have 2 Omni Negates, Ash Blossom. We're gonna roll the dice on this. It also prevents my Ash Blossom from losing to their to like a Call by the Grave. Like it's either Mask or Herald, right? I couldn't make both. Sure, am I missing anything? Yeah, it's just Mignon. I don't really want a Mignon because I'd like to have those guys in the. Well, I could Mignon for. I can't. Mignon has to send back too, right? I can't Mignon. Yeah, cannot Mignon. Oh. Well, if they're gonna Azuna, I let them Azuna and banish, and then I. Don't I just Baron here? Then I can... Because I can't let them get this on board because they should attack over my Herald, right? They should have Azuna'd way earlier. I don't know why they didn't Azuna... I guess it didn't matter, right? This does make my Baron worse. Now Baron can, like, tag out for another yummy name. I can send back Quick Fix, that's pretty funny. I think I just want to get Cookie back in my extra deck here. Should have maybe set... Well, I need to Ash Blossom as soon as possible here. Or go into my Cups of Yummy Way as soon as possible here to discard a card. No, I need to Ash Blossom as soon as possible so they can't, like, normal summon, maybe? I'd like to have less than 2 cards in hand is my problem, but I need these cards in hand for discard, so it's, like, doubly awkward. But Herald's going to give me a card in hand, so I don't think that matters. I'm definitely heralding fucking Holly Sue. I ain't never beaten that card. They drew the Call by the Grave. Okay, that sucks for me. That's the worst possible situation. Alright, so I need to get this stuff going. I need to elf back my Lollipo now. I had Call by the Grave and Draw. That's pretty bad for me. And Azuna and Halisu. That's actually like a custom hand, right? Draw to stop me, Azuna to force my Baron, Halisu to force my Herald, and then Call by the Grave to stop my Herald. Yeah, that's just a perfect hand. What are you gonna do? So this is a quick effect, right? This will reveal the entire hand, so that's something. I don't think I care about that. Okay, so here's the question. Do I Snatchy Book of Moon this? To stop them from getting a card back off? Yeah, I do, right? Because, like, hopefully this last card's something I can Ash Blossom. They have a normal summon, so... Got him. Alright, thank you. Beat Droll. Let's go. Beat Droll and Call by the Grave. Said, positive mentality day. Think it through. Think what you can do. Thank you, Sean. La Montagne. I had a lot of cards that kind of just summon themselves and do stuff. Not the best hand. Gotta summon Marshmallow first. We're gonna just do this combo, and if they stop it, I cry, I guess? If they got nothing, that's good for me. So I can get all my yummy names here because I've already got Surprise. Discard Illusion Gate for sure. Just gonna hold Surprise as long as I can like feasibly do it because it's the best extender in a pinch. Still got my normal summon, which is good. Every card in my hand's an extender right now, which is good. I'll guess, except that Illusion Gate, which I discarded, so, you know, no harm, no foul. I guess Oak isn't really an extender anymore, because I've kind of gone through all the yummy stuff that they would extend into, but it would have been. Doo-doo-doo. It's Baron! Why is this card legal? Don't tell me. Don't ask me. I couldn't tell you. It's funny because I haven't used my normal summon. I can just normal summon Dread now. So I just get rescue mission here. I mean, I normally would, but I don't even have to go through assault mission now. That's a good pair of draws. That is a good pair of draws. More interaction, huh? Yeah, I'll take it. Or just take banned in TCG. Yeah, you're not wrong. So we can skip assault mission, just get into the rescue mission in rotation. Might as well. Sky Striker? They got the sleeves. You can 100% draw a fucking Ash Blossom. That's not going to matter in this game. So I gotta shuffle back my synchros here. Make another one. Dun-dun-dun. Make Cupsy. We're going to Diabellstar our master plan away here. Just to get follow-up for next turn. I think you don't have to do this, but it's easy. It's like you can just summon Quick Picks to do this, but I haven't used my surprise Marshmallow yet, so I might as well. Now with the Super Agent in the graveyard, so we'll. And we don't need Master Plan anymore. So I'm going to gaze as soon as possible, because this is a very spell-heavy deck. So I need as many spell negates as possible. So like the yummy stuff doesn't matter nearly as much as the Omni negates. So we're gonna... Basically, I didn't want to discard my Snake Eye Oak because that would... For my quick fix, because that would be one less card for Dragoon. I mean, in a pinch, I can also, like, want it for my discard, but... This guy's a much better discard than Diabell Star. Keep them off Ray, probably? I'm gonna Ash Engage as like my last interaction, so we're gonna Barone here. I know they have an Ash Blossom in their hand, so like that's one dead card. They might have droplets here and not realize. Okay. I think they have like a quick play that they can activate, but so like I said, I know they have 4 cards left that could matter. Yes, I don't care if Sprite Elf dies. So they're doing this to try to like stop my little Herald of Arclight from being targetable. That's fine. If they chain linkage, I negate, or I pop with Sleeper. If they chain linkage, I pop with Sleeper, for sure. It's a tribute effect. I just drop it whatever they go into here. I can droplet in battle phase, sending Oak, and they won't be able to kill my Herald. Oh. Yeah, they're just going to, like, tag out, so we should do this now. Oh, I have to send a card on field. That's fine. This is the same trade-off. I'm just negating their Ray, so they can't get the ability to go into the Link 2. Masquerade does not matter here. I know I have 1 Ash Blossom in hand, and I've got 2 negates left, and they can't get rid of my Herald. So you gotta go for... So this trades for my Herald, so I might as well do it now. Am I being dumb here? I need to get Surprise on the field to fuck with their Ray here. Go start doing yummy stuff. This destroys, which triggers Ray, who can then come back and then tag out. They can't go into combat, though, so I can just Ash Blossom. Oh, nice. Yeah, sure. I mean, they're kind of just dead to Sleeper here, so I don't really care. So Ray effect, negate this. They can't shuffle anything back, so this doesn't matter. And now Sleeper can pop, so they can't send anything. So Sleeper's very good at its linkage. Yeah, it seemed like they had linkage. had a pretty good hand, but they didn't have any like the real heavy board breakers. I think I might have misplayed their Ray access a little bit. Maybe I should have just negated Ray with like their access to Ray, but they could have just drawn it, right? Because like that Ray did like account for a lot of effects functionally. I don't know. Hard to think about. I still had my entire Yummy line, obviously, and I kind of just let my Masquerena die with droplets just because it seemed like the most effective way to do things. Alright, we'll play one more game before we call it a stream. My usual stopping time. See how this goes. Win or lose. No hard feelings on how it goes. Ray's worth a lot these days because of the new Link 2. That Link 2 is crazy. The fact that I had Ash Blossom in hand means I probably should just kind of let that go through, maybe? Because, like, if I let Link 2 go through, the linkage doesn't do much anymore. Alright, so we're going to Future Silence in draw phase. This is... They got Draco Tail sleeves, like a branded Draco Tail probably, because they got the branded stuff going on here. I think they have an Ash Blossom in hand. So we're going to Spiral Resort here. So the fun thing with this hand is it doesn't actually trigger Master Plan, because I have so many... I have 2 Spiral Resorts in hand. Imperm, looks like. Baylor, sure. Already got Magician Soul, so I can go straight into Gaze of Demise here. Drawing 2 Spiral Resorts is awkward. Sure. We're gonna go about this like the long way. I'm gonna make Baron with D-Mod instead of Ancient Fairy Dragon. But basically, I need to do it this way because if I go through the Ancient Fairy Dragon line, I need to have 2 Spiral Resorts in my deck, and I didn't. So like, I have to do it this weird way. But it'll work out. We should have to do the Spiral stuff first, I guess. It's not a big deal. Now you could draw Dark Beckoning Beast, I guess. Yeah. I know they don't have Feather Duster in hand, so that's something. Guess I don't need Spire Resorts anymore. Summon Cupsy. And I can turn these into bear now. So to clear some space here, I just make Sprite off early? I don't think I need this quick fix, and I've got another rescue in Graveyard. I can summon the Super Agent if I need to make Masquerena. I've only got 2 names, right? So each... This is everything, isn't it? Make Herald, make Masquerena. I should have summoned the elf over here, I'm stupid. I don't need any more bodies, right? Nope. Yeah. I use Super Agents in my discard so I can rescue Mission Super Agent if it matters, but I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think it matters which ones I banish here. Alright, Bennett, what you got? No, 1 card in hand is a Dark Beckoning Beast. I can watch one more replay before I go, yeah. I shall negate. I shall negate. Oh, I forgot the banishes because I'm under Herald. Oh well. Goodbye, Super Agent. Should discard DMG, obviously. Well, the extra normal summon, they kind of don't do a lot here, especially under Herald. This would be a great... Well, no. This is a great time to sleep here because like destruction effects are very bad against Ubel, but not against their back row. So. So now I can just Masquerena, banish this, and when they go for the negate, I can herald it. They had a good hand. I kind of needed what I had. Well, I still have my entire yummy line, but yeah, okay. We'll watch one more Big Lou game before we, call it a day. So Big Lou's already in my thing. I'm guessing it's the first one? Yep, you said first one, yep. Alright, one more sub replay when Monday. Spiral sub replay. I don't have a word for it. Alright, yep. This is the deck. Let's look at that extra deck, see which version you're playing. Oops. You are playing the Fairy Dragon version? Yep, same exact deck I'm running, presumably, besides maybe some main deck stuff. Alright, so it's Brunded, but you drew Ash Blossom, so you're already way ahead of the schedule here. Yeah, I'm not adding whoever you are, dude. With your April 13th created account. Go away. Come banned. You have Ash Blossom and Bandit Fusion. Ooh. Well, your hand's got redundancy. They probably put back the Lollipop. They picked the Call by the Grief, so they have like a Maxi maybe in their hand? Oh wow, they're playing Thrust and Fusion Duplication to get to frickin' Mirror Jade. That's hilarious. Alright, cool. So Ash Blossom did a lot of work. You gotta just force whatever with Gandora here, then go into D-Mod. Granguinol. Yep. You have played exactly how I would play so far. Ash the Branded Fusion, Sark for Gandora, threaten Gandora, force their Fusion Duplication, or the Fusion Trap card, whatever it is. Maybe Gandora should be a quick effect, huh? That'd be cool. Yep. They fusion summoning. It's Mirror Jade! They did it! Alright, so they got Rinbrum you gotta deal with, right? So you discard the Lollipop, yep, makes sense. Force Thornbrum, because you can go into Dragoon, and they know that. Look at an Albaz fusion, though. Yeah. So is this an interaction? That's the question. It is an interaction. It's Starving Denim Fusion Dragon. Level 5 or higher monster, and we're all level 1 or lower. Or, let's go. Nice level 5 or higher negate, buddy. Yeah, we know this goes. This is... I think you have Quiritis you have to answer before you do yummy stuff, because they can turn all your guys to 0 attack, but yeah. Here, Titanic Lad, yep, makes sense. Now we just do yummy stuff. Doesn't Coritis still be able to... Yeah, they can turn you guys to level 1. I think you needed to bounce the Coritis. Then kill, but it's not going to matter. And you're just gonna break their board, basically, because you bounced the Mirror Jade, which was right, because now they don't get the Mirror Jade in phase effect, so you can just pick apart their board with Spiral stuff. They're on the floor. You know, there's a pretty mediocre card on top of their deck, too. That's good. And it's sleeper time! Little Knight, yep. Might be better to banish, like, the recurring value, but these cards always don't matter because they don't have anything going on. You're running Spear Mode, hilarious. I mean, maybe you draw that against freaking Draco Tail, dude. Yep. Force Branded Opening, and then you can pop 2. All you got left is a Coritis, and you've got plenty of negates. If they want to do anything with Coritis, you can tag it out with Little Knight, and it's all over. Yep. Alright, there you go. Well played. Yeah, the fact that Starving Venom doesn't work against us because we're all level 1 monsters, very funny. I was like, oh wait, is this an interaction? Oh, it's not. I'm used to that card being like a targeted negate, but not quite. There you go. Well played. Well played. You played it exactly how I would, at least in the sequence I would have, so there you go. Alright, everybody. It is 5 o'clock. That is my stopping time. I will see you hopefully Wednesday, assuming nothing goes in the... That Dragoon being protected by Elf is so funny. Well, the Dragoon already has target protection, so it doesn't matter, but, you know, it's funny, but not important. Yeah, hopefully see y'all guys Wednesday. Have a good one. Bye-bye.